So I've had a day to digest what we talked about yesterday, and well, maybe not a day. We've had some hours, let's say, but I thought about it real hard. I hurt my brain. So let's talk about current collector boosters for Lord of the Rings and their price points, because it's very interesting, and let's just take a look at that in general. So before we get started, don't forget comment, like, subscribe. I appreciate all you guys helping keeping this thing sponsor free. Because at some point I gotta make some money. The OnlyFans thing just ain't working out for me. I don't know why. Maybe I should shave. Anyway, so let's talk about Lord of the Rings original collector boosters. So as of right now, at the filming of this video, they are going for $412.95. This is absurd. This is really up from 350-ish that they started. And it's incredible how much buy through they had. We've had videos talking about there's over $1 million has been spent on this product. It's probably going to be one of the best-selling collector boosters ever for Magic the Gathering, and that says a lot. Um, and with that being said, let's put this into a little bit of perspective. For example, if the other product we talked about, the special edition, stays around 350, or let's say it tanks to well, let's say it stays at 350, or we'll say 320. So we'll say 320. At this current price, it's almost $100 more. Or let's just say this goes up a little more and it becomes $100 more. What that basically means is divided by 12 packs. Let me break out the calculator. I'm not going to put it on the screens. It always jacks everything up. But if you divide, $100 by 12, you end up with $8.33 forever. But here's what I started thinking about when I talked about I wanted to kind of digest this. There's serialized cards in this set, and they're going to be worth a good chunk of money. Everybody's already talking about it. There's no serialized cards in the other one. Is it okay for these packs to be $8 more per pack for the chance to get a serialized card? I think it's okay. And if this price falls a little bit or the other price comes up and it gets to maybe $5 extra per pack, I also think that's okay. And let me tell you my reasoning why. You're paying the extra to try to find a serialized card. The one of one ring, which is basically a lottery. And people, if you play lottery like I have in the past and probably will in the future, like anybody does, you pay up to $5 a week for a chance to win money. You don't even get a guarantee. At least with this, you're getting something. So, in the grand scheme of things, I think it's actually okay for there to be a $5 to $10 per pack price difference in this product. Now, maybe I'm wrong and the market really rejects the other product or this product changes, but that's something I think that we should think about in the long term. How much money is worth the extra money for a chance at a serialized card? Because think about it. This is the same kind of conversation nobody really had, or maybe some people did and I just didn't hear it. Because I'm sure somebody had to think the same way. At least I'd like to think so, because I'm not that smart. When they came out with master sets, how much more would you be willing to pay per pack for a master set for premium cards, right? It's kind of the same situation here. And honestly, it's a topic that's been going on forever, price per pack versus cards in it. Here we actually have a direct dichotomy, difference, comparison. I don't know, somebody have to source that word. We have two different packs and an actual way to measure the price difference and what we get in both those packs when it's possibly the same product. We've never had that before. Before we compared this master product to that master product. When the cards in those products are different, making it hard to really compare them because you're getting two different things. This will be the exact same kind of cards. The only difference, one has serialized, one has different art. But the cards are the same. So this is going to be a very interesting, not only thought process, but social experiment, honestly, in the market of how people respond to these two types of prospects. Um, so tell me down below what you think, since you've had some time to mull it over. Heck, who knows? Maybe it'll spark something in my brain I didn't even think of. But as of right now, I think it's okay. That doesn't mean I'm going to buy it. That's yet to be seen, but still, I think it might be all right. Because if they lower the price too much on this product, it'll collapse the current product. Yada yada yada. Lots of stuff to get into market wise. It's going to be very interesting to see how the market reacts and if people accept these two products together, why they're different, and the price difference between them they feel is reasonable. So, comments down below. Now, with that said, since we're on the product of Lord of the Rings, let's talk about how the product's doing just in general, just right before, 3 days before pre-release. First off, obviously, we can see Collector's Edition is through the roof. So if we go and look, get a close-up look at where they're at, they started around 410. They went up really high. People got a little upset, I believe, so nobody really bought. It immediately plummeted as more people started putting product in the market. Immediately went back up, and then it's had this really roller coaster where now, the last couple of days, it has been on the uptick. And you can even see here, here's 6 boxes. The last 6 boxes ordered in the last day, and I'm sure there's more than that. I'm almost positive. And this roller coaster ride here may not be people not liking the product. You know, if a lot of people, if you post something for $440 online and then I come in, I want to post the same product. If I'm looking to push my product and sell it faster so it's not on the books and I get a quick money flip, I'm going to come in at 435. And some people did that where you see it go down. And then as more people started getting their allocation numbers of how many they're going to get, they just kept undercutting each other until they got down so cheap that it was close to Amazon levels. People stopped listing below than that. And then now people started buying up all the product until it got expensive and then back down again as more people listed, so forth and so on. And the price of this product is really through the roof. Um, and to be honest, now that I think about it, I got you guys on the hook. Let's hit Amazon real quick and let me take a look because I'm curious now. Is the reason the price going up because there's no more collector boosters for sale on Amazon? Because if there isn't, so the Amazon price for this currently is $442. If you guys remember when it first came out on Amazon, it was $350 something. So they've raised their price. Unfortunately, there's no way to tell previous pricing on Amazon. If there was, that would be really something to look at, and maybe I have to look in to see if I can find something like that. But anyway, so Amazon's $442. So currently, TCG Player, even though these prices are higher than when they first came out on Amazon and people's listings, they're still cheaper than what they're willing to sell them for on Amazon currently. So with Amazon being kind of the pace setter, I could see this price probably going to $450 if Amazon's going to sell them at that price. So there's all that moving forward. Now, with that being said, and we've kind of talked about that, how's the rest of the set doing? Because we talked a lot about collectors, but we haven't talked about draft or set. So let's do a quick overview of these products. Here we have the draft boosters. Again, started at 200, immediately plummeted to close to 120-ish. I think that was just people trying to get them off the books. But they are also on the rise. You can see people actually buying them. They've stabilized around 154, which is not a terrible price, I hate to say, considering how much the premium product it's supposed to be. But at the end of the day, it is still more than a box, although not as much more. And on Amazon right now, these things are going for 180. So I see these staying in this kind of price range because they don't have the sell through. So nobody's going to buy off Amazon if you could save $30 on TCG Player. It's just not going to happen. Or I'm sorry, they're 165 on Amazon. So this is probably the right price for this product as the market has determined. Now, with that being said, moving on to set boosters, 170 basically, 180 on Amazon. again, I think this is the right price point for this product. And I think a lot of this has been determined. This little every product's had this spike, right? I think a lot of this spike for every product, including collector boosters, is the fact they've announced box toppers and shown us what they are, and people are like, "Ooh, these are good box toppers." Now there's more value, and it's driving that price up. So I really believe that is part of that scenario. Um, so I think we finally, for now, the market's stabilized. As product gets open and cards come to market, we may see a dip or an increase depending on how things go. With the amount of collector boxes coming out, I think we're going to see a bit of a dip, only because there's going to be so many collector boxes and collector box cards put out. It's going to drive the regular card prices down, but that's yet to be seen. So we'll have to wait and keep an eye on that. Now, we're going to have to cover this. I talked about in the last video. I'm sorry. First, gift bundles. Gift bundles have had a severe drop from 135 down to around 95 to 100. Again, I think this is also correct. They're okay. They do come with one collector booster, 40 basic lands. This would be worth more if the special art lands were in here, but they're not. They're actually traditional foil basics, not the special lands that have the map of Lord of the Rings on them. So don't be fooled. You won't get those Lord of the Ring cards inside, Lord of the Ring land cards inside this product. So keep that in mind when you decide to buy. If you've already bought, you might want to reconsider that, because you're not getting what I would consider the better product. Now, with that being said, currently I can't find the gift bundle on Amazon under Lord of the Rings product, so there's not really anything to compare price-wise. But I do think this is kind of high for a gift bundle, considering what's in it, because we're not really getting anything special per se, like we did with, let's say, the complete edition. Um, so I think they're trying to fool people, and maybe I'm wrong, but there's nothing extra in here to actually make this product worthwhile for people. So be careful, my friends, if you really want to purchase this product. And then finally, we talked about it last video, the product I love to hate, Jumpstart Boosters. This is Volume 1. We talked about Volume 2 before. You're getting the exact same product with the exact same problems we talked about before, only 5 different cards that are in this set that are not in the normal set that you can get from set boosters or collector boosters. And it's $100 a box. You could see it started out at 115 and has plummeted to an amazing low. On Amazon, they're currently going for 113. Nobody's buying that. People are buying it for $100, but notice it's one box at a time. And I think that's the sales you're going to see. People aren't going to buy 6, 12, 24 of these. They're going to buy one box, call it good, and then walk away from it. End of story. Same with Volume 2. And what's funny is Volume 2 has already come out at a lower price than Volume 1 for this set, because I think they've realized that they've made a pricing error and they can't sell them for 113. Food for thought. Just something to think about, guys. So with that said, that covers Lord of the Rings, where they're at currently. So, and kind of give you a little reflection on the previous video. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. I do appreciate it. Until next time, be kind. And I hope to see you across from the game table. Maybe at pre-release this weekend. Hell, who knows?